So now we want to talk about adding and subtracting radical expressions. And the rule is basically you have to have like radicals, just like terms. Same index, same radicand. Okay, so if you had something like the square root of x plus 3 times the square root of x, you could add those together because they're both, the square root of x and the square root of x. So you would say, I have 1 plus 3, I have 4 square root x. You could think of it like an apple, kind of. Okay, but if you had like the square root of x, let's say you had 2 times the square root of x plus the cubed root of x, those you can't add together because they don't have the same radicand, or the same index, okay? So you can't add those together. That would just stay that way. And if you had something like 5 times the square root of x plus 7 times the square root of y, you can't add those together because they don't have the same radicand, okay? So you wouldn't do anything with those. Sometimes in math you have to know when to stop. Okay, so here we go, our first example. Simplify 8 square root 2 minus 9 square root 2. So they're both square root 2's. So that means we can add them. So what you want to combine is you want to know what 8 minus 9 is. And 8 minus 9 is negative 1. So we would write probably just negative square root 2 and leave it at that. We probably wouldn't write the 1. You could, but probably wouldn't. Okay. So now here's another example. 4 times the cubed root of x plus 7 times the cubed root of x. So you can add those together. If you wanted to think about it, you could think about factoring out the cubed root of x. So it would be 4 plus 7 times the cubed root of x. Think about your distributive property. So we don't usually write all that out, but you could just have it make sense to you. And then 4 plus 7 is 11. So we're going to get 11 cubed root x. That's 11 times the cubed root of x. Now, I didn't do a very good job on my radical sign, but yeah, don't forget to put the index. That's what I was going to say. All right, and then this last one, we have 3 fourth root of x minus 5 fourth root of y. Well, they do have the same index, but not the same radicand. There's nothing we can do, so we just leave it. And I think that's all for this video.